ESEA land, Mouse Sports actually won the knife round and picked to start T. They ended up winning that match as well, but it was just it was the craziest thing to me, and I found it very, very interesting. And then I went outside and was talking to you know, Devil Walk, Fnatic, and Pronex Fnatic, and Semler, and they were like, yeah, Mouse Sports does that all the time. They love to do it. So Mouse Sports is one of those crazy teams that you don't that'll throw you for a loop there.
Yeah, Chris J, man, he'll do that, but alright, first pistol round gonna come underway. We got Quad Armor coming out from CLG, JDM gonna pick up the supportive nades, and then Synergy got the same story. Ari only have one smoke, and with one Tech 9 picked up too, Jason R gonna have body armor with that too, so he's getting bought up a little bit, which is always nice to see, it's fun to see. But the tap's already down mid, Fox is gonna get taken down by FNS, and that's not the way you want to start. And look at that, Hayes going so aggressive, taking down Jason R up alt. And then, oh, Tarek, what is this? He's gonna go wild himself and take down Abe. So already just an aggressive start and just taking that advantage early on against Synergy. CLG gonna throw a wrench in the gears already.
Yeah, aggressive play. They're not giving him space to work with. They're just gonna out aim him, and that's the start. Hazed, what a nice flick shot on Arya. He got caught off guard as well. So nicely done by him. Down to a 1-on-4. Just Davey with another one tap from Hazed. What a round from him. 3 kills.
Well, that's a hell of a way to start and put a bit of an impression.
Yeah, and the way that pistol round goes, I would expect a lot of that on this CT half, on this first half of Inferno, is just CLG being aggressive, not giving Synergy the space they want. You know, continuously put pressure on them. That's going to help them run down the clock later on in the half.
Oh, a little bit of getting caught up on each other. Hayes getting blocked out a bit, and we should see a quick 3 rounds here. And you know, Synergy, their buy round's going to be important. And they're just going for a straight alt play. They didn't even pick up too many guns. They got P250s and some one Tech 9. And oh, Hayes gonna get dinked out and put to 6. So that's
they're gonna
no head armor for him.
They're gonna smoke off truck and do a flash over, and they're just gonna barrel out these halls. So it's gonna be a lot of work is gonna be on a Cutler and JDM.
Holding pit, holding sight. We'll see. They're gonna waterfall their way out of this apartment here. That nade though gonna do so much damage. Cutler gonna find 1. He's gonna look for a second as they drop out. JDM crossing up 2. Jason R finds at least 1 kill. He's gonna look for a second here onto Hayes. He puts him down to 3. There you go, gets the headshot. He's gonna get flanked out though, and Finesse from downtown with the MP9. A mid to short range gun being used from a long distance, not bad.
Yeah, pretty clean round from CLG. Nice halls hold, and that's a pretty popular strat. Titan's been doing that a lot lately, and I think a lot of teams have started to kind of copy it off of him. You see it pretty frequently, so Cutler manages that pull very, very well. That pit pull, the storm pull. Pope, I believe it's called in Europe.
The Pope? Alright. So, again, going to be going up alt, going to make some noise, and I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if just CLG pushed up. Like, they have the gun advantage, they're feeling pretty confident already. You can see from their pistol round how strong they're looking. Flashes over, though, they're going to smoke up, and they just come on through. JDM finds 1, but they're getting traded back out. A really even trade, actually, and CLG got to be a little scared. They do pick up some guns, flashes and smokes out. Hazed sells this M4, and they're going to push right through the smoke. He finds 1, he finds a second! Actually taking on Fox, too. Davey, though, without armor, gets aim punched, and Tarek will take him out.
Yeah, so good couple of rounds out of CLG. They lost 2 members in each one, but that's not too bad whatsoever. So now they're just going to buy up here. Obviously, they've got 3 Molotovs to start out on this first gun round. Obviously, 5 smokes for them, so they're going to be able to block off these choke points very, very well. And that's something that Synergy is going to have to find success early. They can't let CLG build up too much of a bank. Once counter-terrorists can afford to continuously rebuy, you know, 4 or 5 Molotovs along with their smokes, it gets really dangerous. So now we're seeing a little bit of a triple push out of CLG. They're going to have 3 members over there just to stop any kind of banana push early on and rotate 1 off.
They also did the CT to bottom banana smoke too. And that really deters a lot of aggression from Synergy, as they would like to take control of banana if they could, but that just keeps them in their tracks. They have to wait for it to kind of dissipate, and there'll probably be 1 or 2 more smokes down there, if anything. And yeah, taking control of all. They're inching their way up apartments too. And FNS is going to be more than happy to take this pit position. This is a really tough position to deal with unless you can find that single tap on the initial peek out. So, again, going to be looking for a potential A take here with the bomb back at T though. And they're playing the clock down pretty low. They gotta worry about that.
Yeah, they're also playing 3 towards the wrap side. Cutler just transitioned over to the site. Hayes is gonna grab 1. Oh, you try to spam through the smoke, can't find anything, but they haven't been able to make their way up middle at all. So good defense thus far by CLG, holding things off. And so much time is being used. Some spam through the smoke still, and Synergy can't really advance. They haven't cleared out this wrap side. Hayes with a pop flash, and there's Tarek spamming through. He's gonna pick up Arya. They still haven't moved anywhere towards the bomb site, so no ground is being gained by Synergy at the moment. Hayes jumping through the smoke, a nice pop flash, and this attack is entirely shut down. A flawless win for CLG in that round. All 5 members survive.
Yep, triple kill for Hayes, double for Tarek, and that's all off just an arch hold and then a push. So 4 rounds definitively in a row for Counterlogic Gaming, and Synergy, they don't have the synergy right now. They're just not meshing together too well and can't really even find kills for themselves. So
Oh, you got to be a little bit more subtle about it.
I tried. I haven't been making too many puns. I've been holding back on them, but we'll see. Maybe 1 or 2 more will sneak out. But again, back onto pistols and just gonna go for some cheeky plays. There's an incendiary and nade just straight up, and they're just pushing down mid from the CLG side, and even wanting to be caught out ult here. Fox gonna get shot right in the back, and that's the bomb down and ult. And look at that, just quick work of Synergy right now. Jason R at least finds one nice headshot on the Tarek. He tries to turn around, but he'll get pinched and just suffocated. So the 7th man and Davey, he's in apartments. He'll see him peek out. Cutler gets that kill. There you go.
Yeah, and this is just, you know, what I talked about on Piston with all them peeking like that. They're gonna know respect, and they're gonna do those aggressive peeks, and they're gonna try and get those early kills and really shut down attacks before they can begin. Look for pretty much this entire half, I would imagine, and they're gonna force Synergy to hit some shots and to push them back early, and they're gonna force Synergy to earn their respect before they start playing a little bit more intelligent.
And it's a big wake-up call. This is the first match of the season, and they're going up against the heaviest hitter of all. So they gotta get something going. Arya's got this op on stairs though, and no one's crossing. The CLG have been really, you know, just definitive on their holds. They're not going to push up too aggressively unless they know that they have the gun advantage. And now there's a dark hold coming in for the 4-man and Hayes, and he's got some backup from Cutler just in case. And looking like they're going that way, but that Molly's going to force out Hayes, and some steps are made, and Cutler can't find one. The defensive smoke from Hayes though will deter them from pushing up any further.
Yeah, it does some damage though, and he's got some information, so it's not the end of the world, but smart play by Synergy. They got that opening pick by taking over Hall's control, then they just fall off it. They have a minute to work with, so not committing to anything, not giving back any frags right now, so good play from Synergy so far in this round.
Alright, here we go. JDM, he's got the op in his hand. This is Tarek's op too, holding towards truck, and nobody's pushing up, and they're going to go for this B take. They're going to try to execute in here. The bomb's already pushed up. Arya's by that little cart. He gets smoked off once again, though. Oh, through the smoke! He heard the steps of FNS, and they're going to push straight through this Molly. This is their chance right now. They find Tarek, and they take him out, so this B side is open. A little bit of a trade, and now it's 3-on-2.
It's gonna be
or 4-on-2, excuse me.
Yeah, they're just flat out saving, and Tarek not prepared for them to just run through his Molotov like that, and a nice shot with that op. Was that through the smoke? I wasn't actually on.
Yes, that was the smoke.
Yeah, so great job by Arya. Gets that pick. So it's going to be the first round from Synergy, in a very nice round, like I said, just getting that opening pick into Halls and then falling off of it. And actually, CLG read it really well. Instead of spreading out the defense and trying to lean someone over towards A, they actually had a 2-and-2 setup. So they had it right. Just couldn't get the kills.
So they're kind of looking to go hunting right now. JDM and Hayes have taken a comfy position in T apartments, and the closest one to them right now is Abe, but he doesn't want to risk it. So it seems CLG will be able to save these guns, but Synergy get the first round, and a pretty strong gun round too from CLG to lose. So they'll rebuy up, and oh, Hayes actually has 11k, so yeah, they'll be okay for a little bit.
It's no big deal. They had that flawless first gun round, so they got money behind this. And I think JDM looks like he wants to peek mid with this op early on. Maybe go for that flash over the roof.
He got the good spawn.
Go towards that side. Yeah, he does. He did have a pretty good spawn, and he's gonna pause here and line up this flashbang and just wait for it.
He blind. Oh, he got the blind, but he missed it. Oh. Uncharacteristic, he missed the duel against Arya, and alright, he backs off. He's gonna keep the angle there over to the arch, and apartments actually, you know, just being given up, they just keep the man towards pit and truck, and that's really about it. Not it's not too surprising, but you know.
Well, they actually have this boost onto the top of the balcony right underneath these windows, and that could do some damage. It's a great angle looking down at Boiler for any kind of terrorist who just wants to swing over and spot something, but Synergy, here's that hull take that they did last round. They're not going to find anyone here, but this is something that look forward to them on their terrace app doing pretty consistently. Is, you know, Halls is that area of the map that often gets ignored early on in the round. It's a place where terrorists can find some map control while other choke points are smoked off.
So again, looking and listening for these pushes. 40 seconds left on the clock, though, so time's being played out pretty aggressively. And let's go. 40 seconds since the clock, and now they're looking to push out a little bit. They smoke, and oh, just shooting at the regular angle someone would be at. Cutler gets headshot, and he's got to be a little frustrated by that.
Yeah, Davey just having that angle down through the smoke. Nicely done by him. Gets the opening pick, so again, they get that kill, and they're just going to fall right back towards B again. Tarek's out of counter grenades. So is FNS. No nades, actually, except for Hayes. Tarek's got oh, actually, they come back, and they come up mid. JDM grabs one. Hayes grabs another. Hayes spraying down a third in. Nicely done by him. A good hold, and he grabs a fourth. So fantastic hold by Hayes.
Jason R whiffing on the end there. Hayes just phenomenal spray control. Picks up another AK too when he's out of ammo. And yeah, Hayes is looking really good tonight. He's 12-1 currently. Like, he is fragging out of his mind. Almost a 16K. And yeah, we're seeing a strong CLG here tonight. So we hit the 8th round. Synergy Gaming still can't find too much. Arya still has an AWP in his hand though, and I mean he's got to take down one of the two at least. He gets JDM though in mid, who goes for a peek once again. He's been doing this every round now, and he finally pays for it.
I don't think he expected them to have an AWP this round. You know, after they won one and then lost one, I think he expected them to be a little bit lower on economy, and Arya catches him off guard there.
So they'll be going up mid, taking this bomb up, throw it over to Fox, and a 2-man pit hold, actually, from Hayes and Cutler. Well, kind of. One on truck, but let's see. They try to attempt to go to B here. Tarek finds Abe, and
yeah, nice play from CLG there. A pop flash to kind of try and equalize. You know, and if they don't get a kill there, they at least scout the information. So a little bit more to work with. The only issue with this setup at the moment is no one is spotting Rap whatsoever. So the B players are kind of all on their own.
Davies creeping up apartments too. Hayes and Cutler both holding this position here in pit. If one of them gets taken out, the other one could lurk and maybe look to listen for a planter. Smoke coming in though, and they're just inching their way up right now. This AWP is in hand, and Arya takes down Hayes. I'm wondering if Cutler can play this position. Davies just using the smoke to his advantage and just peeking out towards Arches right now in Library. Arya, can he get a third? This would be absolutely a huge round for him if he could. FNS is gonna peek, and he gets it. Takes his shoulder out. Cutler in Pit's position is given up, and there you go. Synergy should be able to take this second round for themselves.
Yeah, a lot put on the Cutler's shoulders there, unfortunately, and gets one. It looked good to start with, but a really nice take by Synergy. So when they're getting this opening pick, even though it got equalized there, they're playing it very, very smartly afterwards. Very slow and calculated on this map so far in rounds where they get that opening pick. And
Tarek's just going to be set to save. They should be able to buy this next round just off the back
Hayes has 15K, so he can drop for days.
Yeah, he'll be able to get at least 2 rounds for his team. So not too worried on that aspect, but 2 rounds for Synergy. They want to make this half, you know, at least 6 to 7 and give them the strongest possible chance at CT. So bomb blows, their economy's looking okay, and yeah, CLG, that was a interesting take on their positioning in A. Like 2 pit didn't work out too well, specifically since the man in dark just got eliminated by Arya, or holding behind the pole.
Yeah, and it was a little bit. I mean, double pit like that and at that position, just overexposed. The timing, unfortunate that Arya just scoped up there and was waiting for it. So yeah, that was a big kill. Because if you're gonna sacrifice the Rap side like that and play double pit, I mean, you can't lose that second player in there. Obviously, it's just far too detrimental.
And JDM's learned his lesson from last time. Not going to peek up against Arya, and now Arya's going to go aggressive. I wonder if he's going to actually try to peek this left side Arches. Oh, he's inching his way up. He gets smoked. He actually goes aggressive. Ooh, tries to go for a blind fire, but okay. Take it passive once again. Synergy wants to look for these picks. Let Arya do his thing. He's feeling it right now, and he actually gets naded.
Just landed on his head. Nicely done by JDM, doing some initial damage there.
And I'm kind of a fan of actually taking some apartments control, at least on CT side, but just giving it up fully. CLG are confident in their pit, and
it's not something you want to commit to because you sacrifice a lot on your mid hold. So they tried it that one round, they got beat. They'll go back to it later on, but they're going to give some time in between it.
All right, try to catch Synergy off guard. So we got the bomb inching its way up mid. Smoke's ready to go on Arches, and here they come, raining out. They're looking to execute here. They do smoke truck. They're going to get counter smoke themselves, actually, and this is just a whole plethora of smokes right now. Cutler's listening. He wants to take this man out of apartments, and Hayes is on an unusual spot. You wouldn't really look here when you're pushing this corner. So he spots Fox. Yeah, there you go. And takes one out. They're flashing. They're going up truck still, though, not giving up on this push. Arya leading the charge with his AWP. Actually gets hit a little bit. Abe, they're walking through the fire. They're showing no fear, but this is payoff. Davey and Abe go big with 2 kills. Abe is going to find a second one, actually, for himself, and now it's a 2-on-2. With this A take, just they bully their way in. There was only 5 seconds left on the clock, so very close timing for them.
That's a defense that CLG should have annihilated that attack with the clock running down, them running through fire like that, and just some great frags by Synergy. I honestly don't know how they turned that around because all the positioning was in favor of CLG, but now on this 2-on-2 retake, Tarek is leaking out halls. He does grab one.
Woo, big round from Davey.
2 from the pit. He's going to take out Tarek and FNS in lane, so that's a good win from Synergy right there, and he's even going to salvage the op for Arya.
That was a huge round from Davey as well as Abe. They were the big big factors to winning that round, and the police are coming, so I'm going to turn off my mic.
It's like you're playing GTA over there.
Yeah, I'm just tabbing out on my other screen playing GTA at the same time.
So with the economy that they built up so much, CLG, they're going to be able to buy again. They force it up. FNS has got a pistol. They've got 2 FAMAs and 2 Colts, so interesting to see how they decide to manage this low economy.
So if they lose this one, they're put onto the hard eco, right? Yeah, they're stuck on pistols.
Yeah, but the important thing is they're continuing to be able. They found ways to continue to buy while this losing bonus builds up. Obviously, you don't want it to, but you know you can buy until you get that 3-round losing bonus, and you don't have to save twice in a row. So they have a chance to do a lot of damage to the economy of Synergy, which is very, very weak because of how close these rounds have been. And then moving forward, it's much easier to break it.
So here we go. Looking like again they're gonna play mid. That's smoke actually. I've never seen that one before. Does that does that hit CT? Wait, hold on. Let me actually find this. That actually bounces to spools. Wow.
Okay, and so here's this bracket control that they did earlier, but passive setup from CLG. 45 seconds left on the clock. They're gonna make their way up lane.
Oh, Molly Pit. We got Cutler finding the first kill into Jason R. JDM's gonna peek with this FAMAS. Catch Arya scoped up. He's gonna get a second onto Abe. Get a third through the smoke onto Davey. And that's the a-hole we usually expect to see. And now Fox getting juked and jived by the P250 of FNS.
Yeah, and a really good hold by CLG. One thing they're doing very, very well over at that A bomb site, and it's mostly Cutler that I've noticed, is you know, they're holding a smoke, and when these hits come in, they just smoke off halls, and part of the reason why it's so effective is it's only Davey on the side of Synergy that's really lurking these halls. So when it's one player, you know, you can't really be super confident and bust out of the smoke because you have no one to trade with, and you give up that positioning. So it pretty much just eliminates him from these attacks. It's kind of like getting a man advantage without actually getting a kill. So it's nicely managed by CLG.
All right, so we got Fox here. Oh, gonna get naded down. Oh, he just barely juked away from the second one.
Arya, there's 7 HP.
Yeah. So he's behind the logs there to spray down a little bit. Tarek just lining them up to get in a quick double. He's got the backup there from FNS. But that's going to be a clean round. Easy round for the CLG side. So going to make it 8-3. And Synergy at least want to get 5. No, to just bring it to the half. They pick up a kill. Davey gets 1, but FNS responds right after.
Yeah, they'd be happy with 5. Especially after starting 0-5. That'd be great to get to.
Alright, so 2 more is the name of the game for Synergy. If not more, I'm sure they'd be more than happy to take it. But double Galerios, a 4 spot here, actually. So.
And most of the success that Synergy's had in this half has come off, you know, even when they get equalized, it's getting that opening pick, and they don't have an op to do it with this round. Arya only on a Galil, didn't have the money for it, so they've got to find some other way. And like you said, you mentioned earlier that CLG's not playing in these halls at all. They've kind of gone away from that, so that's another opportunity that Synergy, who's like to take the hall control as terrorists on their defaults, hasn't been able to do anything.
This 3-man stack B, man, has been really holding Jason R and Abe off. Abe peeks up, though, only gets 1, and it's another 2-for-1 trade, and they're coming up Boiler now. They flashbang their way in. Can they find the kill? Yes, they do. Fox takes down Hazed. And that's going to be a tell that there's only one more left A here, so he has to help the mass nades over there towards that B bomb site, or B banana. And this creep up, too. Arya is going to get so much information here as he pushes on up. And they're going to rotate the bomb B. CLG just a little committed to A.
Yeah. Well, there's still a smoke down, so it's going to delay him, and Cutler kind of reads the situation perfectly, and he gets back into that B bomb site for anything can come. And Arya's going to try and fake this by throwing a spawn smoke, and it looks like he almost wants to run in with it. But he's just lurking it at the moment while the bomb makes its way up mid. So, but you can see the kind of the lean that CLG has. They're already rotating actually over towards B because they hear the footstep. JDM spots one on the wrap side, pulls out the op, can't
missed the
connect with
flick.
shot, so his teammates got to bail him out. That's FNS. He does get 1 kill, but they still think the attack's coming in at B, and that's going to give a plan away to Davey. So nicely done by Synergy to at least get that bomb down. But now Davey's in a tough spot, having to clutch out a 1-on-2 with only 22 HP.
Let's see. Back at pit. He's looking to peek up. Tries to get FNS out, and they should be able to pinch him if they walk up in time. So FNS here. He's going to peek, and there you go. Takes down Davey and gets the defuse, and that'll put it 9-3. So Synergy still have a chance here to snag up 2 rounds if they can, but that force buy should have put him on an eco even with the plant.
Hey, you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of curious. One thing I didn't really like out of that by Synergy is they throw that fake at B, which is used to. They wanted to pull at least one. They got both CLG members at A to lean towards B, and then they went towards the wrap side. So if you're pulling rotators off of that A bomb site and then you head towards where they're rotating to, it kind of defeats the purpose. And obviously we have the benefit of actually seeing the mini map. They don't know that the A bomb site was completely clear, but you know, if you go towards that lane side, then you have to clean out the bomb site obviously still, but there was no one there whatsoever.
So again, they're going for this 3-stack here to Banana, and it's gotten a couple kills every time so far, so why not stick with it? And it's back on the TechNet armor. They're not getting head armor though, so they're, I guess, being a little lenient with their money, but still trying to win. So they actually end up finding one kill into Hayes. Arya gets a big one there, and they actually force back Tarek, who's going to take this position behind the bags. He's going to look to peek out, jumping up. Arya's just caught completely off guard. Tarek gets a double, but can't deal with any more men, so he'll get taken down while FNS finds the kill out of Jason R. They smoke the incendiary, and this B take is just done. The camera was going absolutely crazy, though, just following a dead body, but Counterlogic Gaming just making quick work of their CT half.
Yeah, and that was good recovery by CLG, Tarek getting behind that sandbags, and Synergy trying to press the issue, but the rotates had already come in, so even though they lost that player initially, Tarek slows him down enough to let the rotations come in. So nicely done by them. And now you're exactly right. I mean, you said they wanted those 5 rounds. They have 2 rounds to get it, so we're going to have to see what their plan of attack is from here, because they haven't had much success in the last 4, or any success in the last 4.
Nope. And I think the way to winning is just keep taking apps control. Like, every time they've been able to use it so well.
There's that pick that they've been successful with, and now they're going to push the issue very, very quickly. Coming up mid through the smoke, catch Cutler off guard. One player inside the bomb site, that's Hayes. He's got a lot of work to do. He blinds him. He gets one. He's going to swing out a little bit longer. Can't get the kill. He's going to throw that same flash. He's going to wait it out. Now he's going to, if he gets another one. Great play by Hayes, slowing him down. And this is Davey still being delayed behind that smoke. The teammates, the rotations finally come in. Brings it down into a one-on-one, which Arya wins. So nicely managed by Synergy. Constant stream of bodies being thrown at it by CLG.
Arya is JDM's kryptonite right now. JDM hasn't been able to pick him the past few rounds, so he's taking advantage of that, pushing up mid, and alright, this is their chance to make it to 10-5. Then they need to take the pistol and just ride the momentum wave from there. So JDM goes back to the AWP. I want to see where he peeks mid, if he does that. Yeah, he's gonna go back to Arches actually. A little bit of a late peek to Arches, but not wanting to fold Arya again. Like, I gotta give props to Arya there. Doing well as a stand-in too. So Tarek is going to get boosted up here in this B-bomb site, and they're not going to go for the 3-man stack this time. No mass nades out, and Abe's going to inch his way up and take it. Davey, in the meantime, though, going to get taken out by Cutler, who's looking through a sliver in apartments, and that's the first time they've actually, like, solidly defended that. Or kept close to apartments, at least.
Well, they've preferred in the past to just keep it smoked off during hits, so
yeah.
Davey hasn't really had a lot of opportunity there, and that time he just gets fooled a little bit, so nice opening kill by CLG, and now look at 3 members for Synergy are all grouped up over towards B, and this pretty much makes a B attack their only option. They have no map control anywhere else. They don't, they don't have the players to kind of come back, and they don't have the time anymore to come back towards mid and grab it and push up somewhere, so they're just going to be stuck behind the smoke at B for a little bit.
Alright, so again, looking to peek up to B. Abe holding the cubby, Jason R ready to go. Nades-wise, they do have mollies and smoke, so this take can work. Cutler is being kept over to A, and they're actually still triple over to A. No one's rotated out just yet. Incendiary's going to keep him busy as everything flies on over. Tarek's still in this boost spot. Get able to catch one off guard, and that's Abe. He's going to get a second on the Jason R. And this B take is just looking like it's done.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been entirely shut down. Arya's the one left over there. Fox is trying to get something going to mid. He does get a headshot, but somehow Arya's kind of snuck past Tarek. He gets one kill, and Tarek can't find it. So Arya's inside the bomb site trying to get this bomb planted. He has to plant it. And he's got a little bit of space to work with, but Tarek takes him down immediately, so that got a little bit weird there for a second, but CLG's going to close out the half at 11-4 with that last round.
Alright, so did what he could. He's going to swap the halves, and I gotta go to pay IP real quick.
Alrighty. So now, here's the trouble, especially with 2 stand-ins, where's the chemistry going to be on the CT side? Because you're going to need that to overcome the talent on CLG. You're gonna need to find crossfires and setups where you can get those opening picks and you can get those kills. And with 2 stand-ins, it's going to be a lot tougher. So Arya's going to have to continue his nice work that he's been doing with the AWP, or really with any gun at getting that opening pick for his team.
Yeah, Arya's been such a key factor right now. But here we go. Second half here of SYNRGY versus CLG in the ESL ESEA Pro League. And this time, no mass armor stacks, actually. Just 2 armor for the SYNRGY side, and we'll see what they can do. CLG already bundled up here towards ult mid, and this could be a strong take. They have smoke and flash. Everybody else is body armored up. So flashbang over, smoke in response. Hayes is going to be leading the charge there with Tarek, and they just go huge. They take down Fox. They know there's one up on the balcony, and Color, he inches his way around Rap. So what's he going to find is the question. There's in sight right now. Hayes just demolishes Abe, and he's been on point this entire game. As Arya tries to sneak into the smoke, they try to tap him down with FNS, but Davey finds the first kill, or second kill, excuse me, with Jason R, and oh, they actually push out of apartments. This is doable. Davey goes huge right now with his P2K. Cutler's gonna get flanked out. He gets mollied too, and oh my god, SYNRGY, they take that first round. That was crucial they take that.
Yeah, what a hold, and so many CLG players after they got those entry frags and got the bomb planted, they were stuck in the bomb site still, and actually SYNRGY, 3 members coming from basically 3 different angles. Davey wins that battle in halls, and from there he's just got, you know, an easy shot into the bomb site on multiple members who are stuck inside there, so no one able to recover and get into pit to gather that halls flank, but a nice round from SYNRGY, hitting some really nice shots there.
I don't know, I hyped up Davey a little bit at the pre-game discussion, and he did pretty well there, so we'll see if we can keep it going. They actually pick up an M4, and time again, I've seen this backfire ridiculously to the Tech 9, but they're kind of banana stacked up right now, held off by a bit of a smoke, and not a smoke, but they're just kind of held off by an incendiary, so nades out. Cutler gonna take that one to the dome. Another nade actually too.
It is a full buyout of CLG, especially with Molotov. So they want to get close up onto this B bomb site. They want to do a Molotov execute, you know, mollying off triple boxes, mollying off, you know, oranges and second oranges, and they want to be able to clear those spots out as they enter into the bomb site. And they're setting up for it right now. SYNRGY's giving them a lot of space to work with.
Here we go. This is a big hold for them. If they lose this round, all momentum is just gone. So Molly's out. The 2-man and Arya is going to have to back off. He's got that MP7. He's burning alive right now. He doesn't know it because he's blind, and he's just going to die. Oh, no. In front of Grill, Tarek's going to push up. He heard the last guy over there. Jason R, he's going to get chased down by Tech 9's. Mollied out as well. He gets caught in the back of the head. Tarek donkey punches him. And now Bob is down, and the retake is on for SYNRGY. How do they do this? Oh, right in time the flash. Oh, Fox is right next to FNS. He was just blind, though. And CLG, it looks like they've gotten this round in the palm of their hands.
Yeah, this is pretty much an impossible round for SYNRGY to win. That was a great execute, and Arya burning alive while blind. I mean, that was crucial, so Davey's got to just save this goal. I mean, he got to kill there, but these kills really don't matter all that much, so he's just got to get away, make sure he doesn't lose that.
So they at least clean up some frags and take down a few members of CLG, but they got the round. That's the more important thing. FNS actually takes the M4 away from Davey. Oh, huge loss there, and Davey doesn't get any money. Oh, he's so broke. Everybody's so broke from the SYNRGY side. Yeah, that's just an inexperienced error. Those kills did not matter whatsoever. You get away and you save that gun, so that's really unfortunate. That's like a kick in the gut. That's a heartbreaker. So now, Counter Logic, we'll see how they can keep the momentum going themselves. 4 actually towards mid right now, 2 going up apartments. And looking for these quick peeks out. Tarek and JDM doing some work as they pick up 2-for-1s. Then this eco for SYNRGY is just not going to go their way. Davey stuck in apps at 20 health, and Abe stuck up mid, so that should be 13-5, and it seems that CLG just get firm grasp after taking that eco win.
Yeah, definitely, and you know, that pistol win for SYNRGY gave him a little bit of hope, gave him some breathing room, and it just gets taken away, so they're actually going to be forced, it looks like, into a buy here. Abe just bought a Colt, so Arya's picking up a shotgun, and the rest of them have to follow suit. But it's a severely depleted arsenal on the side of SYNRGY. Only 1 kit. They only have 1 smoke as well, so in a map we're delaying attacks, we're smoking off choke points, and where CLG did it wonderfully in the first half, especially over towards those A halls. I mean, they don't have a lot of it to work with.
So here we go again. Gonna be looking to go towards apartments. CLG, feeling confident. Got themselves 1 pushing up. That nade actually goes through the wood and hits Davey for 64. He's gonna be kind of scratching his head as where the hell that came from. But yeah, that's not looking too good for SYNRGY anymore. And with this 1 person in dark, you know, Davey can catch them off guard. I believe they saw him go in, though, so yeah, they know. They're spraying him through the wall right now. FNS is going to lead the charge up, cleans up the kill, gets shot in the back, and It
Yeah, but
seems that
Fox had to get that trade. That setup was designed for Fox to get basically an easy kill, and he misses it. And it almost looks like he wants to go right back at it. Tarek getting into a battle with Arya over towards B.
pop flash from Fox. He's gonna look to peek, keep full blinds at finesse, but just can't get the kill. Oh man, Arya gets taken down by Tarek, and he tried to pop flash, but just didn't work, man. J-Sidar is left alone here at this B bomb site. Can he actually hold it is the question? No. He's forced back out to go construction. And he's gonna hold. Or maybe just look to save. Honestly, just bring it to the next round. That's their best chance of winning if they can save it up. Oh, he gets two.
Lord. He gets 2 headshots like that, just sliding backwards with the Fama, so he puts it into a winnable situation now. Some blind luck coming out for SYNRGY to bail him out and put him back into the round. It's going to be a retake. They're not out of it quite yet. Fox does have a kit, but he's actually... See, the one kit is going up banana. He's flanking, so his kit's out of play if he dies here.
So smoke's out. Cutler's going to actually catch Fox off guard, and that's the kit, like you said. The worst case scenario here. Shots coming in. They know he's coming from construction. J-Sidar gonna get delayed by this flash, and Hazed just gonna be holding him perfectly off. And oh, what? What a headshot onto J-Sidar, and that's what looked like a good potential win from SYNRGY. Is just off deck. That's it.
I mean, you could see as soon as he went down with the kit and banana, they just completely started falling off. You know, it's just a default win once that kit goes down, and they still had smokes blocking off their choke point. They had to wait a little bit longer, and because they didn't have that diffuse kit with them, they had nothing they could do, even if they get the kills. So, a little bit of a mistake there in a round that J-Sidar brings him back into it miraculously.
Yeah, I'm just in awe right now at Hazed playing so damn well, and I like the scoreboard. Like, he's on top, 28 and 8. Like,
yeah,
he's playing so well.
Very, very well. Tarek as well, 22 and 11. So those two guys have had a great match, and Cutler doing his work, quiet but efficient. That's what he's known for. And look at this stack over towards A. SYNRGY's got a pretty good read. I mean, this is a save round. They didn't buy up, they didn't force or anything, but they do have 3 players over towards the lane side, the truck side, and 1 towards wrap. So they have a nice crossfire set up here. And
they're just gonna push out of apartments right now. There's 2 There's actually 2 towards balcony right now, but they take out 1. They take out the one in sight, and Fox, I don't think they have any ideas up here. He's gonna look to peek out with the CZ, takes down the bomb, looking for more, gets too aggressive, and will fall. So Abe is the last man standing, and this is gonna be the match point for CLG Gaming.
Yeah, and they should go hunting right now. They don't know he has a gun, of course, but no reason not to, really. There's so much time left, and they're just going to slow squeeze him, so they're not pressured into running. They're going to see if he's coming for it at all. But it's all going to be on FNS, who's kind of clearing out the truck or the car over at Banana now, and they're just going to pinch him slowly but surely, and Abe's in a very, very difficult spot to hold here.
All right. He'll see them coming up, and Tarek's just too quick. Takes the headshot, and now we're at game point. So, CLG looking strong, CT and T side. And haven't given up a round on T side yet. Their aggression's working well. Their executes are going pretty well themselves.
Oh, no, they lost that pistol.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They lost that one. They went 11-4, I forgot.
They lost that one.
The one T round. And then took it from there. So this is the best chance that SYNRGY have it. Looking for a potential tie, but looking unlikely with how well CLG are playing right now.
Yeah, and now another 4-man stack over towards A, and Jason R gets naded out. I mean, you're the solo player at B. There's no reason you should really be there to begin with. So, you know, if he dies, obviously they won't know it's a solo player, but you just throw your rotations in all sorts of a loop. So he gets brought down to 40 for no reason.
And they're going for banana potential fakes here. Smoke's out, blocking them up, and actually they're full committed up. They're going to look to execute here. Maybe go for the Molly Flash combo again. Hayes wanted to go for the peek. He wanted to be so aggressive.
They might molly out triple, but they don't have. They only have 1 Molotov to work with, so it's not going to be that same execute. They just got to be careful. They know that op's in the corner. They got to be careful of that. Smoke comes out late.
Through the smoke.
Arya gets another one through the smoke, and he stands his ground inside of it, just trying to connect, but he's not able to. Jason R takes one down. ADM trades about, and the B bomb site is CLG's, and that's Arya just saying a little bit too long, trying to be a little bit too clever. Abe's going to push up. He's going to be able to gain control of Garden. Recovers his aim nicely there, but it is going to be a 3-on-2 retake, and Fox and Abe are so low.
Let's see if the retake is on. The nades are out. Cutler put down to 16. JDM at 100. Abe is already up guarded. And going to be pushing these spools soon. He finds Cutler underneath the fountain. And they take down JDM. So the fuse is going to come out. And alright, SYNRGY hang on by a thread. But still 1 round and that's it. CLG take it. But at least he got plant money. So they can buy into this next round.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have so much incredible
Yeah, they're
money.
plenty
Like,
rich.
Hayes has 10K, Cutler has 13K, so they weren't going to be hurting on money either way, but it is nice to keep that plan up just to get that bonus money. And importantly as well, the economy on Synergy's side is not strong whatsoever, so they had to drop 2 guns here. Jason R still needs a weapon, and so still beating up the economy a little bit further, and it doesn't really matter so much because they're on map point, but you know, even if they start to win these rounds, losing a lot of players, eventually they're going to get forced into a situation where they have to buy a little bit light.
And here we go. CLG, full AKs. JDM, he's not really T-opping, which is interesting. Arya was very aggressive on his T-op, but JDM not so much. So, nades come out, and Tarek actually dies to that one. Wow, that was just right in the face. And pushing right up, Cutler directly across from him. That door is actually, I believe, bangable. If they even knew that Fox was there, but he's just holding that position, and this could catch him off guard. This is a play that they haven't seen yet. Smoke's raiding on over, looking to go for this execute. They smoke up truck side, and as they push out, FNS and Cutler are going to go through JDM as well. The bomb has been shown, and then Abe takes a shot on FNS. Fox as well. They have no idea where he is because of the silence on 4, and alright, A push denied, to say the least. And they're going to try to mosey on over to Banana and take B, but that seems unlikely, and this round should be lost from CLG. But 2-on-5, this is doable. I've seen CLG do this before. Hayes has been on point, but Jason R takes down JDM, and then Arya, for the flawless round, takes down Hazed. So, not too bad. Not too bad. Good holds so far.
Yeah, that's the kind of win they needed to get the economy. If they want a shot at making this comeback, they need to keep this economy going strong. The unfortunate thing is CLG might never have to save it. You know, even if they keep losing, and like they're buying through this losing bonus building up. I talked about it in the first half, so you know they might not even have to save, especially if they get a plant. So that's the scary part for Synergy at the moment.
And the scary part is they're 1 round away from losing, but
there's that too. That definitely doesn't hurt.
So they're just riding on the fear.
And Arya's been fantastic at getting opening picks for Synergy. You know, it hasn't really come into fruition. Obviously, at a 7-15 scoreline, but he's gotten a lot of opening picks for him. So they've got to be very wary about attacking him over towards B. And look at him pushed up. He has an aggressive angle. There it is again. Picks off JDM. They were not expecting that kind of an aggressive angle down Banana.
I like the aggressive ops, honestly. Arya's been going for it quite a bit, and it has bit him in the butt quite a bit, but at the same time, it's worked out in some really clutch scenarios, or situations. But, alright, here we go. Holding apps, looking for pushes, Synergy not going anywhere near that, pulling a CLG on CLG, and just giving it up. Taking more defensive positions. All 4 members currently toward the A site. And how many nades they got? They got plenty of nades to execute over here. So smokes are going to be coming out. Fox is going to actually incendiary boiler. Oh, okay. So that forces that push to not happen, and Tarek doesn't want to run through this. Arya still holding defensively. He heard the jump, and he just peeks immediately. Tarek is just insane with his situational play. And now, coming in Davey through the smoke with Fox actually picking up huge kills there. Fox goes big with a double, and Davey's still holding pit. They have no idea he's there. FNS getting shot in the back. The bomb plant's going to come in. Cutler's going to at least get them some money and try to clutch this one out 1 versus 3. But no, he's going to burn. He's going to fall, and Jason gets it. So they got to wait for the molly to dissipate, and there you go. 8th round over to Synergy.
Yeah, a nice defensive hold from them there. Definitely with Davey playing so patiently in the pit, not really exposing himself. Once all the battle cleared and they had the bomb site, he just peeked out, was able to grab 1 or 2 more. So good play by him. Just 1 more kill from him there, but Synergy showing a little bit of life here, and I think this is where, actually, I thought that CLG was just going to save, but apparently they feel like they've done a lot, and I mean, I'm not sure why they're buying here, but they are going to buy up. It is going to be a little bit of a lighter buy. They have AKs and they have some Galils with very light, or a little, they have some players with strong utility, but overall they could have waited 1 more round and had a much stronger buy.
Would they possibly be thinking like, all right, we can give up this buy, even if we lose this, we can wait like 2 more rounds? I know that they have a big lead, but you don't want to give up too much.
It's all about buying through that losing bonus. So it's they're doing it pretty good here.
All right, well, here we go. Apartments again left in the control of CLG, and oh, that smoke. Ooh, Abe was so lucky he got away with that. Nade coming in though is going to do some serious damage to the incendiary out as well. And then peek in the corner, Abe takes down Cutler. It's one of the first times he's been able to do that, and then a burn kill actually coming in from Fox onto JDM. So again, another mid play that just doesn't work, and then Jason R tapping away gets the kill.
Yeah, no trade kills, importantly, for CLG here. So they're attacking both sides of mid, but players are going down and they're not getting any kind of response. There's Tarek finally chiming in.
Smoke to stop this molly, and Tarek left alone with FNS. And it doesn't seem like they can break through right now. They're hitting a bit of a roadblock, honestly, and they'll be ecoed next round, which should guarantee at least 10 for Synergy. So that's looking good.
Well, this has been a problem from CLG for a while. Is they need to get those opening picks because their trading is not very strong. So when you see them lose these initial battles, they kind of struggle after that on their T sides, and it's kind of what's coming into play right now. But they have an opportunity here where Arya has an AWP. His teammates far away. They blind him and they push him back. So they're gonna have an opportunity to get into this B bomb site.
All right, Jason Arlo responds, takes down FNS, and Tarek's the last man standing. He's clutched before, but this is a tough order to fill. He takes out Arya, but 5 seconds left on the clock. He's forced to retreat, save his AK, and just get the hell out of there. So 9-15 is going to be your scoreline for now, and CLG, this has been the fourth round they've lost in a row now. So a little bit of traction for Synergy now, as CLG actually could force up if they really wanted to, but I doubt they want to do it again. Yeah.
FNS does pick up some utility. They do get some light pistols, so they have a plan of action and execute they want to do on this little bit of a buy here.
Oh, okay. So, I feel like this should just be an aggressive B take, no? But yeah, waiting for the pushes, they get naded out a little bit, and I gotta say the nades have been on point for Synergy. But Arya gonna follow the Tarek, who puts that AK to use from the last round, and that's a huge entry to get. Arya's been a big hindrance to CLG right now.
Yeah, that's nice by CLG too. A lot of times you see teams on with players with pistols, they'll have an AK and some Tech 9s behind it, and they get a little antsy with those Tech 9s. Let the AK lead the way. Tarek gets that opening pick for him, and they salvage the AWP for JDM. So now they're in a pretty solid situation. The defense is split into 2-2, and it almost looks like they want to run a little bit of a B fake here.
Making some noise over to A though. They could try to sell this and force it over rotation to Synergy. It'd be a very easily sold kind of situation, but Synergy not giving up their positions, not looking to peek out, and just keep holding their corners. That's all they need to do right now. Flashes and smokes all over to B, and that's forcing the 5-man and Abe to actually rotate out. Uh-oh. He's going to come back, though. He actually heard some steps, I believe. Or actually just got the call for it. Hayes is going to be pushing in. He catches the guy on balcony, and that's Davey. Is this all but over for Synergy? Is the comeback dream dead? What do we got? Abe still holding over to Arches. The bomb plant should be coming out. Yep, Tarek's going to get that one.
Yeah, that one tiny flank pulled the defense away from the Abe bomb site, gets him in basically for free, and there's Abe going down. Teammates aren't quite there yet. And now it's going to be a tough retake for Fox and Jason R here. Jason R trying to come up middle. FNS is still in alt mid with that AWP, chimes in. Fox can't do anything as he comes sliding over the box, and Hayes takes him out, so that's going to be the match. 16-9 for CLG. Took a little bit longer, but they got it done.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting, Synergy to win, but they put up a hell of a fight. Like that was a well fought game by them, and keeping it close like Mouse Spaz against Liquid. So that'll be the third game for tonight. Coming up next is going to be Liquid taking on Cloud9, and that's a huge match against the Titans of NA at least, and
at least
I can't call it.
We haven't really seen enough people play quite yet to crown anyone Titans. But,
yeah.
But yes.
I over exaggerate a lot. I like to say they're Titans.